You're watching News 4 Today.
Welcome back at 6:45. Today is the 17th day of the government shutdown. This weekend, Vice President Mike Pence led a series of meetings hoping to end the standoff. But another Monday has begun without a deal.
Federal workers are not the only ones feeling the impact of the shutdown. We have team coverage from Reagan National Airport where some unpaid TSA workers are not coming to work. But we begin at the White House with NBC's Kristen Welker and the ongoing negotiations. Kristen.
Hi, Aaron. Good morning to you. It's now the third week of this partial government shutdown, and there's no indication the stalemate will end anytime soon. Despite a flurry of weekend meetings, the two sides still deadlocked over the president's demand for $5 billion for his border wall. The president starting to bend on some of the terms, now saying the wall doesn't have to be made of concrete, as he promised repeatedly on the campaign trail. Now saying steel is just as good, but Democrats have insisted funding for the border wall is a non-starter regardless of what it's made of. We'll have much more on all of this and the president's threat to potentially declare a state of national emergency to send troops to the border, trying to really turn up the heat on the Democrats. That's when we see you on Today. But first, let's head over to Tom Costello, who has the latest on those TSA workers. Tom.
Hi, Kristen. Good morning to you from Reagan National Airport. So nationwide, the TSA and the TSA's union says some TSA officers have called in sick, although they emphasize it's a very small number, calling in sick because they're protesting the fact that in theory they're working without getting paid this week. Friday will be the big day. Friday will be the first paycheck that they will or will not get, depending on whether the government is open or closed. At the moment, it is closed, and that means on Friday they will not be paid. 51,000 TSA employees across the country. They make about $30,000 on average, and many of them tell us, listen, we simply can't make ends meet if we miss a paycheck. We can't make the rent, can't make the mortgage, can't get the kids off to school, can't put gas in the car, can't go to the grocery store if we don't get a paycheck. So this week will be critical. If they don't get paid on Friday, according to the TSA and the union, we could see a lot of TSA workers opting simply not to show up next week and maybe go look for another job. Aaron and Unn, back to you.
Wow, such a big impact in so many ways. Tom Costello live for us at Reagan National Airport. Tom, thanks so much. And again, you can watch more of Tom and Kristen's reports coming up next on the Today Show.
And we will have continuing coverage of day 17 of the government shutdown throughout the day here on News 4. For more information, you can on the shutdown and how it might impact your tax returns, you can go to the NBC Washington app and search tax returns.
It's now 6:47.